2023 is upon us. Yayo free in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Stress free in 2023. It was a great little break. I missed you motherfuckers with all my heart, but I also needed to take a break with the family. It's the holiday season. I didn't want to focus on this shit and what the fuck is going on in the world, so Christmas was great. I went over to the tree, you know, did all simple shit like that. Went into New York City, saw a rat. That's always great on fucking Christmas. That means you're gonna get a great fucking Christmas. On the ninth day of Christmas, I saw a fucking rat. Went over, saw the tree. That was great with the girls. Went over with some friends, Eddie Connors. And then Christmas Eve, it was a quiet Christmas, guys. We went across the street, had some nice fucking Italian food, some lobster fra diablo. She made the best stuffed fucking clams I've ever had in my goddamn life. I was home by 11. The gifts were great. It was just a very quiet, you know, break. I mean, you sit there, you're expecting all this shit to happen. Then New Year's came. And the week before New Year's, I talked to 20,000 people. And I asked them all the same question. What the fuck are you doing for New Year's? Do you know out of all the people I spoke to, there was one couple, Trish Florentine, a lady who sold me the house, that was going out to dinner at 6 o'clock. And I spoke to her husband yesterday at the game Sunday, and he was telling me they were home by 7:30 and in bed by 9. This had to be the lamest fucking New Year. I mean, listen, guys, I'm a lame dude. It's not like I'm going to go out and jump up and down and eat Quaaludes. Those days are long fucking gone. But at the same time, I wanted to, you know, I stayed up past 1. I watched the honeymoon marathon till 6 a.m. I fucking smoked dope. I ate those silly mushrooms. I was fucked up. And I ate some different edibles on New Year's Eve that I only ate 150 milligrams. They're the sweet treats from fucking Stoner Club, the Grape Ape. They're $500 for the bag, but it's 50 milligrams each. And the honeymooners were coming on. I got back from New Year's. I didn't do much. I went to my buddies. They made a fucking tremendous lasagna. We watched a movie called Sea of Love with Al Pacino and John Goodman. Fucking Ellen Barkman. Fucking tremendous. I seen it already. And then I just watched the fucking Georgia game, and they came back, but I didn't cover. What the fuck? I was given 5. I should have bet the money line. And we were home by 12:15. I came home. Me and my wife stood up for like an hour talking shit. And I watched the honeymoon marathon. Fucking tremendous. I found myself crying 3 times throughout the night. Every time I watch the honeymooners, I'm not watching the honeymooners. I'm revisiting my past. It's like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. That night I was like going through changes, like the way Lee Syatt used to go through when he used to eat edibles and be a different person. Like I watched like 2 episodes, and then I would take 2 bong hits, and I would drink some water, and and that was it. I kept testing myself. Am I fucking tired? But my mind just ran away from me when I was watching the honeymooners that night. I was watching the one about the taxes when he made a mistake on his tax, and he thought they were going to throw him in jail, and fucking the jokes were hysterical. He went to throw Norton out, and he goes, I'm throwing you out, and Norton's like, I'm not scared of you. Norton's like, fuck it. Ralph says to him, Norton, I'm counting to 3. He goes, if you could count, they wouldn't be investigating you for your taxes. Fucking hysterical. I just died. And I laughed so hard, I just started crying. And I'm not crying because it's that funny. I've seen these and heard these jokes 50,000 fucking times. What shocks me about when I watch the honeymooners, there's certain handful of shows, like when I was a kid, I watch them and I think about, I used to watch this show when my mother was alive. And it just fucking killed. That thought right there, the thought of that 50 years later, I still find this show funny. Like, fucking funny as shit. And the other thing that makes me cry is you motherfuckers could come up with all your stupid fucking shows and all your stupid fucking comedies and all your bullshit with your 20 writers. When you watch The Honeymooners, you watch real comedy writing. It is as brilliant as it could come. 1955, 1951, he had 2 people on the fucking staff. And I got to tell you something, the writing is just superb. I also watched the $99,000 Question. All right, that is one of the greatest written episodes that I have ever watched on television. Ralph has to fucking go on a game show to name songs. And he has to name the you get to the $99,000 question. You have to go to like the $9 question, and the $16 question, then the $100 question. And you just keep going up. It's like Jeopardy, same thing. But it was about music. He picks music. He was really nervous when he went to the show the first time. And then he had to come back. The time ran out, and he had to come back. And I gave him time to practice and shit. And the whole time, Norton was his piano player, and he was going through all these songs. The neighbors were running songs at him and shit. And the next thing you know, before Norton would play every song, he'd go, "Dun dun 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 dun." And sure enough, Ralph would go, "Why is it that before every fucking song, you got to play that song?" And Norton would go, "Dizzy Dean warms up in the bullpen. I got to warm up." So the night comes, he gets down there for the first question, the first one, like the $100 question. And before he goes, he tells the guy, "I just want to let you know that I've studied and I'm going all the way to the $99,000 fucking answer." And the guy goes, "Well, that's great to know. Well, here's your first quiz." He goes, "Who is the composer of Swanee River?" And Ralph is like, "Swanee River?" And all of a sudden he goes, "Play a few bars for him." And it's that song. So all those songs that he studied, he never asked Norton what the name of that song was. That's how and he goes, at the end, he goes, "Who is the composer?" And he goes, I'm gonna Ed Norton, because he just couldn't fucking. Guys, that is the best episode, well-written episode I have ever fucking, and I cry. I just cry like a little pussy. But anyway, who gives a fuck about the honeymooners? Fucking Wednesday night, I was very lucky. Listen, for all that I have going on, guys, when it comes to stand-up comic, I really have nothing going on. I could lie to you guys and tell you that I'm killing it and all this shit. Listen, I'm working with new material and old material, and I've revamped them just because I don't know where else to go. Like, at least I'm honest with you. I just don't know where else to go. So I'm taking like the greatest hits and rewriting them over with fucking today's 2023. I'm just trying my best, guys. But I know this going in. I wouldn't put myself, it's like the Chappelle people contacted me last week, God bless their hearts, on the way back from New York, and they're like, "Are you available Saturday night to do New Year's in Columbus?" I couldn't get a flight, and it was just too fucking crazy.